the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, together with the African Union, have been mediating in the conflict in South Sudan. Well, let's hear more now about the developments there inside Sudan according to the IGAD framework there developed. I'm joined by Engineer Mahboub Maalim, the Executive Secretary of IGAD. Thank you very much for joining us, Engineer. Now, some of the detainees have been released. What happens next according to the IGAD framework?
Oh, well, Beatrice, as you know, we have been toiling with this mediation process for a while now, and we were gratified to have been able to deliver the signature for the cessation of hostilities, upon which the premise of the good news of the release of some of the prisoners has been based. We are now trying to prepare, between yesterday and today, the verification and monitoring teams. We're going to have a couple of teams in different places. I don't want to talk about the details now, so that we really have a follow-up mechanism for the adherence to the cessation of hostilities.
Well, there was some proposals there to have some troops inside South Sudan. What's the latest with that development?
This definitely is going to be part and parcel of the process of verification and monitoring. It is a discussion that is still taking place. We're going to have the principals, who are basically the heads of states, meeting here on the 31st morning, and they will pronounce themselves on to the real direction or path through which some of these recommendations will follow.
Well, yesterday, Uganda's foreign minister made some claims about external interference in the negotiations in South Sudan. He asked the international community actually to work with IGAD to ensure that a solution that suited the South Sudanese situation was found. Is there external interference in the negotiations?
Well, I'm sure what the Honorable Sam Kutesa meant. I didn't hear what he said, but from what you are saying, I'm sure he's not saying that only in line of South Sudan. I think it's a common principle for the African regional organizations that we call upon our very good friends and partners to, as much as possible, remain non-partisan and work with us and follow the process and the mediation activities that we undertake. So I think that is basically a general principle that he was trying to reiterate.
All right. Well, a cessation of hostilities deal is now on the table. What are the next steps to ensure that a lasting solution is found for the South Sudanese crisis?
The first step that I said earlier, to which we are finalizing the details today, would be to put verification and monitoring mechanism in place immediately, to step up the presence of IGAD Secretariat in Juba. We do have an office there and an envoy's office, and we therefore upgrade it so that it can be used as a basis for facilitating the processes, and then start the real mediation process on the political front. That we think is really will be an all-inclusive mechanisms of handling the process of mediation.
All right, Engineer Maalim Mohammed, thank you very much. Mahmoud, thank you for joining us here.